Left fielder number 5, Lauren Bowler. Second baseman number 6, Letty Nunez. The designated player number 1, Emery Jeffers. First baseman number 3, Serena Juarez. The starting pitcher number 11, Ziciera Guerra. And the rest of the Flower Bluff Hornets. And now the starting lineup for your King Mustangs. Leading out center fielder number 11, Sydney Baumer. Second baseman number 6, Brooke Montes. At shortstop number 13, Mercedes Salinas. Behind the plate number 14, Rihanna Getner. Third baseman number 7, Maya Gonzalez. Left fielder number 9, Faith Cantu. First baseman number 17, Lauren Hartner. The starting pitcher number 1, Gabby Garcia. Right fielder number 8, Angelina Alcocer. And the rest of your King Mustangs.
Ladies and gentlemen, may we take this occasion to inform and remind students and fans of the proper etiquette during flag ceremonies. The United States flag is a symbol of our great country, and accordingly, all of us should honor that symbol by standing, placing our right hands over our hearts, and gentlemen should remove your hats. Remember, silence is a form of respect, and everyone should remain standing until the national anthem is played.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. The cabin is multiplex here for another softball game. Second on the slate here this chilly night here in Corpus Christi. Flower Bluff visiting here to take on the hosting King Lady Mustangs. And we're getting going here, starting for the Flower Bluff Lady Hornets, who are coming to bat first. And let's check out who's coming up first hand here. And in the circle, Gabby Garcia for Corpus Christi King. Shell Face, Flower Bluffs Campbell, the shortstop. She's the leadoff hitter here for Flower Bluff. Top of the first inning. So, gonna kick things off here. We saw Ray defeat Moody 9-5 in the last game here in the first leg of our doubleheader here tonight. I'm Mark Molina, and I'll be on the call with you here today as we are starting here at the top of the first inning. A lot going on here tonight. Regional final game. It's in double overtime. Over there at H.M. King High School, Skidmore, Tynan, and Bishop tied at 45 after the first overtime. Headed over there. We also have Port Isabel taking on Bernie at Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial. That started at 7 o'clock, probably just about over by now, but sure to head over
Leading off for the
to
Hornets,
Real Sports
shortstop
Live,
number 12,
our YouTube,
Sophie
our
Campbell.
Twitter, and our Facebook for all that action and more. This one here on YouTube had some technical difficulties getting it on Facebook, but it's live on Twitter and it's live on YouTube, so make sure to tell your friends, give it a share, give it a like, and let everybody know you are watching it here. And strike one there for Sophie Campbell. Delivery, second pitch. Ball one. So 1-1 the count here. And Campbell gets all of this one and she sends it to center field, fly out number one. So Campbell flies out.
Center fielder number 2, Harley Ellum.
So center fielder number 2, Harley Ellum, coming to bat here for Flower Bluff. And Ellum sends this one right up the middle, caught by the shortstop. Throw to first, throw off the mark. And she'll reach on an error. So she reached on an E3 there, runner at second.
Now batting for the Hornets, the catcher number 9, Bella Pettis.
And Bella Pettis here. And she flies out center field on the replay. And did Ellum. Or that was the first one. That was Campbell's fly out. So first pitch here. And second pitch, 1-1. Runner at second, one out. Here's the pitch, and it's in the turf. But the catcher doing a good job at being a wall there, and count is 2-1. Top of the first inning here. And the pitch there, it's low. Ball 3, 3-1 the count now for Bella Pettis. And that's a ball 4. And Bella Pettis is going to reach base on balls.
Coming to the plate now for the Hornets, third baseman number 14, Sydney Salinas.
So runners on first and second now. Sydney Salinas. Sent to the shortstop, and she'll reach on a fielder's choice out at first. So runners at the corner. 2 outs.
Next up to bat the Hornets, right fielder number 15, Jacqueline Callejo.
So Jacqueline Callejo on now. First pitch was a ball. Second pitch, ball. Count is 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. Straight up the middle for strike number 1. Two balls, 1 strike here. Runners at the corners, 2 out. Callejo at the plate for Flower Bluff. Here's the pitch. This one called strike 2. 2-2 the count. Here's the pitch. They're going to call it a ball. Count moves to full. And 3-2. Runners at the corner. Full count now. For Callejo. Here's a pitch. Callejo gets a piece of it. Sends it foul into the net. I want to thank everybody for watching us, wherever you guys are. And here's the pitch, a little high, and the runner from first. Actually, that was ball 4. So with that walk, bases are loaded.
As a friendly reminder, ladies and gentlemen, if you retrieve a
And Lauren Fuller at
please return it to the nearest
the
dugout.
plate.
Thank you.
Fouls off the first pitch, strike 1. Owen won the count, bases juiced. Here's the pitch. A little inside. Ball 1. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Fuller gets a piece of it. Hits it at third base for out number 3.
To the middle of the first inning.
No runs.
No runs. No hits.
No hits.
One error.
1 error and 3 left on base for Flower Bluff. And the top of the first inning. Headed to the bottom of the second. We'll take a break. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live.
Development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the first inning. Flower Bluff leaves 3 stranded on base, 1 error, no hits. Couple of walks there in that inning, but King comes out unscathed. And the pitcher here, Guerra for Flower Bluff, shall be facing leadoff hitter here for King. Coming to the plate. And I just want to thank everybody for watching us here on Real Sports Live, Facebook, Twitter, and on YouTube. Make sure to look for us on YouTube for this specific game, or tell your friends. If you're watching on YouTube, let everybody know on Facebook or whatnot. The link has been shared, but we had some technical difficulties. The link did not go live on Facebook, so make sure to watch it right here on YouTube.
Center fielder number 11, Sydney Barmore.
Sydney Barmore to lead off here for Corpus Christi King. Oh, bottom of the first inning. And Barmore gets a piece of this one up the middle, and she's safe on first.
Up to bat now for your King Mustangs. Second baseman number 6, Brooke Montes.
And Brooke Montes coming up, following a leadoff single here by Sydney Barmore. First pitch, strike one. Okay, second pitch from Guerra. And Montes sends this one into the center field gap. And she comes up with a single. So back-to-back singles to start things off here for the Corpus Christi King Lady Mustangs.
Shortstop number 13, Mercedes Salinas.
Mercedes Salinas coming up now for Corpus Christi King. Two on, no out for Salinas. Here's a pitch from Guerra for strike one. Here's a pitch, a little outside. Ball number 1, 1-1 to count. Here's the pitch, and this one popped up high and infield fly and out for Mercedes Salinas, and that's out number 1.
Next up to bat for your King Mustangs, they captured number 14, Brianna Gepner.
And Brianna Gapner, for Corpus Christi King. 2 on, 1 out. Ball 1. Runners at first and second for Gapner. Here's the pitch. Gapner gets a piece of it, fouls it into the back of the net. Strike one, 1-1 to count. Gapner in the box. Here's a pitch from Guerra, a little outside, ball 2. Two and 1 to count, 1 out, 2 on for King. Here's the pitch, and Gapner sends this one high to center field, to the warning track, hits the wall. And 1 run's gonna score. And call it. One out, 1 run. On an RBI double for Gapner.
Up to bat now for your King Mustangs, third baseman number 7, Maya Gonzalez.
And Gapner just got all of this one. Here's Maya Gonzalez. And Gapner, that one all the way into center field, hits the wall. That's strike number 2 here. So 0-2 the count. from Maya Gonzalez. Count 1-2. And Gonzalez fouls this one off. So 1-2 the count, and Gonzalez fouls this one off to the right. 1-2 the count, 2 out. Runner on second, and King leading 1-0. So here's a pitch. Ball 2, 2-2 the count here. Here's the pitch. And Gonzalez to the pitcher. And Guerra sends it to first, and that's going to do it here in the inning.
Through
1-1.
There was 1 run.
On 3 hits.
3 hits.
No errors, and 1 left on base
And 1
here.
left on base.
For Flower Bluff. And we're through 1, headed to the second inning. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live. King leads Flower Bluff 1-0. And we're back here. Top of the second inning. King scores 1 run on a Brianna Gapner RBI double to deep center field, scoring Sydney Barmore. So 1-1 on 3 hits for King in that first inning. Back up to the plate is Flower Bluff.
Leading off for the Hornets, second baseman number 6, Letty Nunez.
Letty Nunez. For Flower Bluff, steps to the plate. Here's a pitch. Into the turf, ball 1. Counts 1-0 here. And Nunez fouls this one off. Evens out the count at 1-1. Here's the pitch. It's high for ball 2. Here's the pitch. Nunez gets a piece of that one, fouls it off, evens up the count at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Nunez fouls that one off. Count stays 2-2. And the pitch comes in high. And we have a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes for Letty Nunez at the plate for Flower Bluff. Here's the delivery, and Nunez fouls this one off. Once again, Nunez in there battling. Full count. And Gabby Garcia delivers here. And she walks Nunez, who's going to reach base on balls.
Now batting for the Hornets, the designated player number 1, Emery Jeffers.
Number 1, Emery Jeffers. Now up to bat for Flower Bluff. Jeffers lays down a bunt, and nice play there. Here's a pitch, and Jeffers just lays it down
First baseman number 3, Sereno Juarez.
masterfully there, and bases loaded now. So the base is full, no outs here, and King ran into a bit of a predicament.
The pitcher number 11, Titiera Guerra.
Isiana Guerra for Flower Bluff at the plate now. Isiana Guerra, excuse me, on that pronunciation there, but she comes to the plate. Bases loaded, no outs. And here's the pitch, ball 1. Second pitch. Evens the count at 1-1. So Nunez, Jeffers, and Juarez getting it done, loading the bases. And here's Guerra with an RBI. And a run scores.
Back to the top of the lineup for the Hornets, shortstop number 12, Sophie Campbell.
And top of the lineup here, it's Campbell. Bases loaded. 1-1. She had a flyout last time she was. And here, it's gone, ladies and gentlemen. Grand slam. And 4 runs are going to come in. And Campbell sends it over the fence, 210 feet. And it's a 5-1 Flower Bluff lead. Let's take a look at that one. And she gets all of it, and it's
Catcher number 9, Bella Perez.
that was Harley Elam, and now Bella Perez coming up. And Perez hit by pitch. Sydney Salinas up to bat now. With one on, no out. Ball one there. So 3-0 the count for Sydney Salinas. So we're going to have a walk here. Runners on second and third.
Now batting for the Hornets, right fielder number 15, Jacqueline Callejo.
And here comes Callejo. And Callejo sends it to the center field gap, and what a catch out there. And Callejo flies out for the first out of the inning.
Left fielder number 5, Lauren Fuller.
Here's a pitch to Fuller for strike one. Runners on first and second, one out. 0-1 to count. And Fuller gets a piece of this one and sends it into the net. Here's a pitch high. Ball one. 1-2 the count here. Here's a pitch. This one low. Evens up the count at 2-2. And Fuller sends this one up the middle. She'll reach on a fielder's choice, and there's an out at second. Well, it's out number 2. Runners at the corner now.
Now batting second baseman number 6, Lady Nunez.
And here comes Nunez. Led off the inning here. Here she comes to the plate. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Here's a pitch, and Nunez gets beaten there. She's going to go to first, loads the bases up as she's hit by pitch. So bases loaded.
The designated player number 1, Emery Jeffers.
Emery Jeffers up to bat now. Here's the pitch, Jeffers. Bases loaded. 2 outs, ball 1. Here's the pitch. That one's inside for ball 2. Here's the pitch. This one high and outside. Ball 3. 3-0 the count here for Jeffers. Earlier, able to lay down a bunt and get to first, did Jeffers. Now this one, straight ahead for strike number 1. 3-1 the count now. And Jeffers can wait here. Let's on this pitch. And Jeffers swings, gets a piece of it, and she pops it up high into the gap. One scores, and another. So 2 RBI singles there for Jeffers, and runners at the corner. And it's a 7-1 lead here.
Now batting first baseman number 3, Serena Juarez.
And here's Juarez, brings in another. And it's an 8-1 Flower Bluff lead here. And Campbell sends this one foul.
Back to the top of the lineup for the Hornets. Shortstop number 12, Sophie Campbell.
Top of the lineup here, Sophie Campbell. Second time batting this inning. It's been a rough second inning here for Corpus Christi King. Campbell last time up, RBI single. Campbell hit by pitch. And bases loaded once again. Two out, and there's a meeting. And due up next is Harley Elam. And Harley Elam, earlier in this inning, grand slam over the center field wall. Bases loaded for her once again, 2 out. Here's the pitch. This one's low, and pass ball. Runner's going to score. And it's a 9-1 game, and ball 1 there on the pass ball. So runners at second and third. She puts this one in play. And the throw no good, and Elam. And the runner scores for an unearned run. And runners at the corner.
Now batting the catcher number 9, Bella Perez.
And here comes Pettis. Last time get hit by pitch. This one's a little low. Elam steals second. And this one, strike 1. Runners at second and third now in scoring position. And a swing and a miss here by Pettis. Strike 2. Here's a pitch, and Pettis gets a piece of that one, fouls it off. On to the count, runners on second and third.
Just a friendly reminder, ladies and gentlemen, if you retrieve a foul ball, we ask that you please return it to the nearest dugout. Thank you.
Flower Bluff bringing in 10 runs here in the top of the second inning. Here's a pitch. This one's low, pass ball, and a runner coming in, and there's the slide, and she's out, and that's how the inning's going to end here. So Flower Bluff with 10 runs coming across in the top of the second. And we're headed to the bottom of this inning. And it's a 10-1 Flower Bluff lead. And we'll be back. We're headed to the bottom of the second. Flower Bluff leads 10-1.
Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Now welcome back, bottom of the second inning. 10 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors, and 2 left on base for Flower Bluff in that inning. Highlighted by a grand slam home run by Harley Elam that scored 4. Got things going there. And 10 runs coming across for Flower Bluff. So it's a 10-1 lead here for the Lady Hornets. And the second game of our doubleheader here on Real Sports Live. I'm Mark Molina. We saw Ray defeat Moody 9-5 in the first game, and it's 10-1 here. Flower Bluff on Corpus Christi King. So we're headed to the bottom of the second inning here.
Leading off for your King Mustangs, left fielder number 9, Faith Cantu.
And Faith Cantu leading things off here for Corpus Christi King. Corpus Christi King. And Cantu sees this pitch low. 1-0 the count. And Cantu sends this one foul. He evens up the count at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Down the middle, strike 2. 1-2 the count here for Faith Cantu. Here's the pitch. Cantu goes down swinging for the first out. Just a nice delivery here.
First baseman number 17, Lauren Harper.
And Lauren Harper up next here for King. And Harper puts this one in play, rolls foul for strike 1. So 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch, low. Evens up the count at 1-1 here. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the second inning. Here's the pitch. Just a bit outside there. Ball 2. Here's the pitch, and Harper sends this one to deep right field. For a double.
Mustangs, the pitcher number 1, Gabby Garcia.
So 1 out, 1 on here. Gabby Garcia. Sees this first pitch. Strike 1, Garcia. And a rough out in the circle. See if she can change her fortunes here at the plate. Gets a piece of that one, sends it foul. 0-2 the count. The runner at second base. She's trying to follow that double there. And there's a strike and another strikeout here. So 2 outs here in the second inning.
Mustangs, right fielder number 8, Angelina Alcocer.
Angelina Alcocer coming to the plate, swings, misses, strike 1. Here's a pitch. Strike 2. 0-2 the count here for Angelina Alcocer. And Alcocer swings, misses, and another strikeout, and that's out number 3 here. And we're headed to the third inning. 10-1, Flower Bluff leads Corpus Christi King.
On a 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base.
And we'll be back. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
And top of the third inning here. And coming to the plate, start things off here for Flower Bluff is going to be Sydney Salinas.
Mustangs, number 2, Frankie Estrada.
And actually it's going to be number 2 leading off, Frankie Estrada for Flower Bluff. So we'll see if, well, actually it's going to be Frankie Estrada in the circle for Corpus Christi King. Estrada up, and Gabby Garcia's night is over after allowing 10 runs, 5 hits, and 3 errors on the defense behind her. So up next, Frankie Estrada. She's going to get a go of it in the circle for Corpus Christi King. And up next is going to be
leading up for the Hornets, the catcher number 9, Bella Perez.
So Bella Perez leading off here. Top of the third inning, strike 1. Perez finished off the inning there, but the out happened on the infield and not by her, so she's going to lead off here in the third. Gets a piece of that one, strike 2, as she fouls it off to the left. So 10-1, last inning up. 10-run score for Flower Bluff. They lead here 10-1. So here's the pitch, and Perez sends it to center field, and there's an error out there, and Show reach first on the error and second, and she's going to head all the way to third. On the error in the outfield. So just like that, a runner on third for Flower Bluff.
Third baseman number 14, Sydney Salinas.
Sydney Salinas. Reach base on balls last time she was up. And this one in the infield, put up and out for the first out of the inning.
Right fielder number 15, Jacqueline Callejo.
So one out here, Callejo up, and they're going to credit Bettis with the hit, the leadoff hit here. So no error. So here's Callejo. Runners at the corner. And she's going to get hit by pitch, and she's going to take her base. Now there's runners at the corner.
Now batting left fielder number 5, Lauren Fuller.
Lauren Fuller comes to the plate, one out, runners at the corner, 2 on. And this one inside for ball 1. Here's the pitch for Estrada. That one high, ball 2. Count 2-0 here for Fuller. Here's the delivery. Fuller fouls it off. Strike 1. Two and 1 the count, 1 out, 2 on here for Flower Bluff. Fuller at the plate. Here's the pitch. And Fuller gets to take her base after being hit. And the base is loaded once again for Flower Bluff.
Up to bat now for the Hornets, second baseman number 6, Letty Nunez.
And Nunez comes up to the plate, hit by pitch last time she was out here. So Nunez, bases loaded, 1 out, strike 1. And Nunez hit again. And a run scores. As Bella Bettis crosses, and that's going to be the 11th run coming in. Bases loaded. 1 out. And Flower Bluff leads 11-1 here. As Estrada and her defensive teammates meet with her.
The designated player number 1, Emery Jeffers.
And here comes Emery Jeffers. Hit a 2 RBI single last time she was up. And this one straight ahead, strike one. Bases loaded, 0-1 to count here for Jeffers. Ball over to third. And the pitch brings the count to 1-1. Here's the delivery. And this pitch low. Ball two. Next pitch on the way. Here's the windup, the delivery. And Jeffers fouls this one off. Evens up the count at 2-2. Here's the pitch on the way. And that's going to be a strikeout for out number 2 of the inning.
Up to bat now for the Hornets, first baseman number 3, Serena Juarez.
Serena Juarez up to bat now. Notched an RBI last time to the play. 2 out, bases loaded, ball 1. Want to know the count. Here's Estrada's pitch. Outside, ball 2. Next pitch on the way. Outside, ball 3. And pitch on the way, strike 1, 3-1 to count. Here's the pitch. Juarez gets a piece of it, fouls it off. For strike 2, full count here. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And Juarez gets a piece of this one, and it's going to fall. 1 run scores. 2. 3. And inside the park, home run. And it's a 15-1 game. Now look at all the runners coming in here. 15-1 after the inside the park home run here.
Now batting shortstop number 12, Sophie Campbell.
Here comes Sophie Campbell. And Campbell puts it in play, and it goes right through third baseman's hands. And she'll reach base.
2, Harley Ella.
And here comes Elam. So it's a 15-1 Flower Bluff lead. 2 out, 1 on, ball 1. Want to know the count here for Elam. And this one inside. Ball 2. Here's the pitch inside, and Elam's hit by the pitch, and she'll take her base. And runners at second and third for Flower Bluff. I mean, first and second, excuse me.
Now batting the catcher number 9, Bella Perez.
Here comes Bella Perez. This pitch high. So want to know the count. Here's the pitch. Bettis knocks this one into left field. 1 run scores. And the lead's 16-1. And 6 runs scoring here in this inning.
Third baseman number 14, Sydney Salinas.
Sydney Salinas coming on. And Salinas fouls this one off. Strike 1, 0-1 the count here. Runners at second and third. Scoring position. Here's the pitch. Low and inside. Ball 1. 1-1 the count here. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. Counts 1-2. For Sydney Salinas. 2 on, 2 outs, 1-2 the count. 16-1 Flower Bluff lead over King. 10 runs in the second. 6 here in the third. And Salinas sends this one to the center field wall. 1 run scores. How about 2? And it's an 18-1 lead after the RBI double. Runner at second now. And that one way into center field, and 2 runs score.
Now batting right fielder number 15, Jacqueline Callejo.
And here comes Callejo. And strike 1. And Callejo fouls this one off. Strike number 2. count's 0-2. Runner on second. 2 out. And Callejo right to the third baseman to end the inning. And another big inning by Flower Bluff has the Hornets 3 outs away from an early victory here. 18-1. We're headed to the bottom of the third inning. We'll be back. This is Real Sports Live. Keep it here.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the third inning, 18-1 here. Flower Bluff 3 outs away from making this an early night here. 10 runs in the second inning for Flower Bluff and another 8 here in the third. And heading to the bottom of the inning, and King trying to come out and hopefully extend this game. Top of the order coming up for Lady Mustangs with Sydney Barmore.
King Mustangs, center fielder number 11, Sydney Barmore.
So Barmore at the plate, bottom third. Flower Bluff with a 17-run lead. Here's the first pitch. Barmore swings, misses, strike one. Here's the pitch. Barmore, strike two. Here's the pitch, outside, ball one, 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch, Barmore right to the shortstop, out number one. Here comes Brooke Montes up.
Number 6, Brooke Montes.
Brooke Montes last time up with a single. Started off the first inning with back-to-back singles and took the lead 1-0. And here's Montes, deep center field, out number 2 as she flies out. And here comes Mercedes Salinas.
Coming to the plate now for your King Mustangs, shortstop number 13, Mercedes Salinas.
And 2 outs, nobody on here. Last chance here for Corpus Christi King as they trail 18-1. And Salinas pops this one up high, and the infield fly is going to do it here. And that's the game. No runs, no hits, no errors in the third inning. And Flower Bluff wins this one in 3, 18-1. And that's going to do it here, ladies and gentlemen. Flower Bluff, the victors, score 10 in the second, 3 in the third, 18 in the third, 8 in the third, excuse me. 10 in the second, 8 in the third, 18-1 victory. They explode over the second and third inning and make it an early night here. So one more time, Flower Bluff 18, King 1. Make sure to go back and watch all the action here tonight on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Give us a like, give us a share to all your friends. That's Real Sports Live, RIO Sports Live. You can also find our website, realsportslive.com. So Flower Bluff wins it in 3, 18-1 over Corpus Christi King. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and have a good night.